behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Gordon out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Carter. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. And for New York, Brook Lopez is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's McCollum. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Cunningham. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now here's Durant. Bucket is good. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
New York with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Cunningham after the made shot from KD. Carter finds Powell. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Cunningham, and it's good. 2 points. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. 5 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Powell, that's good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Now Durant. Following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with a lead pass. Well done.
Back to Cunningham. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to McCollum. That shot off. Cunningham with some nice D. Dort against Koulibaly. Now here's Cunningham. And another miss by Cleveland. Now here's McCollum. Still scoreless. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. The shot misses. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Cunningham with it. Pass to Carter. Here's Powell. Over McCollum. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Lopez. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
And the Knicks making a change here. George is checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And the Cavaliers with possession here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Robinson. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George against Gordon. 6 to shoot. Outside, George.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. No good, unable to end this run.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here is George. Back to Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And New York making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Carter. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Koulibaly. Smart kicks to Powell. Back to Smart. Pass to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Smart. This one for 3. Some solid defense there from KD. The Knicks leading by 11. Back to Williamson. Outside for Robinson. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside, Smart. Cunningham looking it over. They need this one. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Durant. Outside George. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Screen by Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Claxton's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Pass to Williamson. Durant against Smart. Outside Durant. Over Smart. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Outside Gordon. Cleveland moving it around. Clock up 2 there. Powell's got 6. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Knicks, Grant Williams comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Alex Caruso in for C.J. McCollum. Cleveland also making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Gordon. Sanders comes in for Powell. And it's Traoré in for Cunningham. Now here is Robinson. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Traoré. Caruso, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Sanders, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. Sanders against George. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Gaze checked in. Traoré. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
McCollum's checked in for New York. Norman Powell's checked in for Cleveland. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you, Kevin.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, Caruso. After Norman Powell missed from long range. Here's George. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here, matched up against Cleveland is how they'll kick off the new season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Here's Traoré. Paul George making his last shot. Claxton sets the screen for Sanders. Nailed from three-point land. Sanders has got his second bucket of the night. The Knicks with the lead. George looking over the floor. Shoots over Powell. Will not go. This is off the front eye. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the New York Knicks. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Norman Powell, Nicholas Claxton out there with Sanders. Then there's Smart, and it's Toure in at the 1. George dishes to McCollum. Back to George. Caruso, a screen on Powell. The 3 from George. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
There's a good screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Williamson. Scoreless thus far. George against Powell. Now here is George. Guarded closely. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Powell. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Powell's got 8 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
McCollum against Smart. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. Robinson's got his second bucket. Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Powell. Bounce pass from Smart. Cleveland moving it around. Powell outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Powell with the steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside Robinson. And here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Claxton sets the screen for Powell. To the inside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Toure. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williamson. And George kicks to McCollum. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Claxton. Now Smart. Still yet to score. The shot by Powell, no good.
And I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
Caruso, the pass to McCollum. Robinson, a screen on Smart. McCollum against Smart. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And we talk about McCollum's feel for situations, and here's an example as he's able to bail him out.
Paxton, a screen on Caruso. And Cleveland turns it over again.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Powell. Last year, getting it done, put up about 21 points a game, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Williamson. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Cleveland also making a change. Carter, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dort against Smart. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The three from KD. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Here's Cunningham. Carter with a screen on McCollum. Pass to Carter. Will it go? The 3. The rebound by Paul George.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Durant. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Stolen by Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside, here's KD. Tough 2 from Durant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Knicks, Hartenstein's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Williamson comes in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for McCollum. Then for the Cavaliers, Koulibaly comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Traoré in for Smart. Gordon inside. Working on Williamson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Outside, Dort. Top of the key, Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Cunningham outside. Carter with a screen on Dort. Cunningham for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Knicks, and he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Durant with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant, and again it's New York.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 18. Cunningham passes to Carter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Koulibaly, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for New York. That's to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. A shot by KD. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Carter with the three. Knicks with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wants to get it to KD and does. That doesn't go either for KD. Well, Cleveland shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Gordon kicks to Cunningham. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Carter dishes to Gordon. To the paint. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Williamson, the pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Dort. Here's KD. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 22.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Traore. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. They get it back. Trying his luck from deep. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Traore. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Now here is Carter. He's defended by Hartenstein. Cunningham for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with George on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Brook Lopez is out there with Durant. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. And that one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 18. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Carter for three. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the middle. It's stolen by Cunningham. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Lopez pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. Outside, George bangs home the trifecta. George got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here is Cunningham following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Powell for 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Lopez sets a screen for McCollum. Count that one. McCollum's got 9.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Stolen by McCollum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Powell kicks to Carter. And Cleveland turns it over again. They're scoreless since the first half. Now the Knicks with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 24.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Hartenstein. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Hartenstein.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Knicks.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. McCollum with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. McCollum outside. 4 on the clock. Over Cunningham. McCollum no good. Cavaliers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Gordon. He's got 8. Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Koulibaly, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back over to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Stolen by McCollum. Durant in the corner. McCollum against Cunningham. McCollum outside. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice decision by McCollum, giving up the rock.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Cunningham outside. Carter left side. And another miss by Cleveland.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Dort kicks to McCollum. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Gordon, trying to end the drought. And it's KD with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Dort with a screen for KD. A 3 from McCollum. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient, long-range bomber.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cunningham for 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Durant, the pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Cunningham. It's stolen by Carter. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Durant. He's got 24. And KD throws it down.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe, I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Pass to Cunningham. Powell dishes to Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. KD passes to Hartenstein, and there's another one for the Knicks.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this league.
Now Cleveland shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Powell for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Cunningham outside. Pass to Powell. Cleveland moving it around. Carter for 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Carter. Sanders comes in for Gordon. Marcus Smart's checked in for Powell. And it's Traore in for Koulibaly. Williams can't get it to go. Cunningham outside. Pass to Sanders. He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. And they call an illegal screen here. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Cavaliers, #1.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Jang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a wide open look for Sanders. From outside, off the mark. New York has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Caruso kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. The leaner inside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And another miss by Cleveland. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
This is how good George is. He can and will make shots going through the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Well, there's one thing you can say about George. By and large, he plays with an even temperament. Never gets too high, never gets too low.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the foul. They're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Traore. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Williamson against Smart. Here's Caruso. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets to go.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sanders. And here's Chang. Paxton a screen on Williamson. Chang, no luck. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
To halt the run. Traore can't hit. Here's Caruso. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New York sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Smart is out there with Traore. Then there's Sanders. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Claxton in at the 5. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now here's Williamson. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Traore. Got a piece of it. Now Williams, guarded by Smart. And Williams throws it down.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Now here's Powell. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Williams. Williamson against Sanders. Williamson left side. Over in the corner, Caruso. Toure with the rebound. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Cunningham is checked in for Cleveland.
Number 2, Cade Cunningham.
The Cavaliers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Powell outside. Claxton inside. Covered by Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
He throw good, Robinson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Powell. Inside, Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Down low. Here's Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's George, and that one good.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
Pass to Claxton, back to Powell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Williams against Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Out to the right wing. Williamson right side. Williamson double team. Pass to George. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And New York making a change here. Holmes checked in. Jang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's Williams, high post. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
Now, here's Cunningham. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Gay's shot is good.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Holmes setting the pick for George. Shoots over Powell. New York, no good that time either.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Outside, Smart. And here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside, George. Now here's Caruso. Robinson sets a screen for Holmes. Baseline J on the way. Norman Powell with the rebound. And so Powell will bring it up for Cleveland. Cunningham passes to Smart. Powell outside. Pass to Gay. Claxton with it. Puts up a three. And that one is off. Cunningham against Caruso. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Cunningham for three. Caruso grabs the miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And George kicks to Caruso. Trying to get something going. And he gets it back. Williams dishes to George. Over Smart. And George gets it to go. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Powell against George. It's Powell with the drive. Missed inside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. Williams a screen on Cunningham. Caruso, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now George. Holmes with a screen on Smart. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Cunningham inside. Defended by Caruso.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Outside, George. Williams a screen on Smart. Here's George. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. This this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to Williams. Now Holmes. Caruso kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 10 points in just the second half. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Williams against Coulibaly. Pass to Smart. From past the arc. Rebounded by Holmes. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. George passes to Holmes. Pulls up. High post. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, PG is dynamite from that range. You can't let him get comfortable from there.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with Norman Powell. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. I was told it's a knee sprain, not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And it being so early in the season, this is a very frustrating turn of events for him and the entire team. Guys?
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
And you better believe he's eager to return to action.
Well, Cleveland shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kevin Durant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Drills it from outside.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch, and you can tell he's having fun as well.
Here's Caruso. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one.
Thanks so much, Paul.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it for the